it when you smile at me. You will never have to weep with me. I'll be the happiness that moves your heart, and when you sleep I'll find my way into your dreams.
Hi guys, welcome back again. I'm starting off this look by priming my eyes. I'm using my MAC paint pot in Laying Low. I'm just spreading that on my eyelids and blending it out.
Black magic looking for you. I hit you up like 3, 4. I wanna talk to you.
After this, I'm going into my Morphe 3502 palette. I'm using that orange shade in my crease and just blending it out. After that, I start to deepen with a darker orange shade and just keep blending till it gets really deep. Now to define my crease, I'm just using that brown shade just to make the outer V more dark, and of course blending it into the center of the eyeshadow. I'm basically packing on that brown shade and then blending it out. Now I'm going into that black shadow. This is Carbon by MAC. My black shadow in my 3502 palette broke, so that's why I'm using the MAC shadow. I'm basically just focusing that in the outer corner of my eye just to add a little more smoke, you know, and then I'm blending that out into the orange eyeshadow. Now for this look, I'm going to do a half cut crease. For this look, I'm going to do a half cut crease. I'm just using my ColourPop concealer and a small flat brush to carve out my eyelid. For this step, you want to take it really slow and make sure you're accurate just so you don't mess up. It's easier to start a little at a time. After I've cut my crease, I'm just going to pat the concealer in to blend it a little. Then I go in with my smaller brush just to make sure there is no line of demarcation between the concealer and the crease color. And I'm using this bronzy kind of color from MAC. It's called Antiqued. I'm basically packing that onto my cut crease. I know it's not really a popping color because I didn't spray the brush, because after this I'm going to be using the glitter. I'm using my NYX glitter primer and using this beautiful copper color from Violet Voss. It's in the shade Marlee. It's like this bronzy mixed with black and a little bit of red, a little bit of silver glitter, and it's so pretty. I'm just focusing that in the center of my lid, and then I lined my lid. I did a pretty thick wing liner, which is pretty thick for me. Then I popped on some lashes. I love lady lashes. They are so affordable and very pretty. This is in the Style Posh. I'm using my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer to prime my face. Now, of course, my favorite foundation of all time, it's the Hourglass foundation stick. I'm just putting that all over my face and blending with my buffing brush. Buff, buff, buff. Then concealer and contour. All the products I'm using in this video will be in the description box, so if there's anything I don't mention in the video, please check down below, because I'm gonna put all the deets down there, so don't worry, I got y'all. And with blending my concealer, I like to use a damp beauty blender, never dry. I just feel like it just makes it so much easier to blend and doesn't like look patchy. You look up to get rid of those creases, honey. Get rid of that crease. Of course, just blend it out with the brush I use for my foundation. And I'm just blending out my contour with this small brush. It's really great for getting into the corner of my nose. It's a Luxie brush. And then contour with my powder contour. This is like a really dark Studio Fix shade. It's NW58, just to, set my contour stick that I applied earlier. Just setting everything that I concealed with a Sacha Buttercup powder. I love this powder so much. It just gives like a yellow tint to your under eye without it looking too much. I've never really tried the Laura Mercier and liked it. I tried a little bit once and I just didn't like it, so I just stopped using it. But Sacha is where it's at. It's a really great powder. I'm going with that powder to dust off any excess setting powder I use under my eyes, and then I'll use the same powder to set the rest of my face. And then just clean up that contour with a cosmetic wedge and my same face powder. I never use translucent powder for this step. I just feel like it looks weird and ashy if I use my translucent powder. So I just use my face powder and brush it all off. I don't bake. I don't bake at all. I love this blush. It's a Steve Laurent blush and it's just so beautiful. Yeah, just putting that on my cheeks and blending it out. Now back to the eyes. I'm putting black eye pencil in my waterline and then smoking it out with the brown and the orange shades that I used in my crease. And after that I went straight into highlight, honey. I'm just highlighting with the Cheeky Bronze from MAC. It's a beautiful copper color. It's one I've had for so long and it's one of my favorites. I just put that everywhere I highlight. In my cupid's bow, my brow bone, my tear duct, and the highest points of my cheeks, and my forehead, and my chin, and the bridge of my nose, and the tip of my nose. I'm going with some mascara to blend my lashes with my natural lashes. I'm just applying the same mascara to my bottom lash just to make them stand out more. Of course, I can't do with layering my highlight. That's one thing I love doing. I'm using the Booming highlight from Makeup Sheila and Colourpop collection. It was a little too much. I just blended it out. Now I'm going in with my brown lip liner and the Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Brown Sugar Honey. And I just blend that out, and this is the end of the look. This is the end of this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, and I will be posting more makeup tutorials and fashion hauls in the not so distant future. So please subscribe to my channel and like my videos. And until next time, bye guys.